Alright everyone, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV and welcome to The Last Word.
Newcastle Fans TV.
Alright everyone, welcome back. It's finished a dismal 1-1 here at St James's Park against relegation competitors Norwich City. An early red card for Kieran Clark set the tone of the game very early on. Obviously joined by Brandon here tonight. Brandon's made the trip over from Holland, the Netherlands, sorry.
And could have stayed home.
Should have stayed home. I've made the trip up for Leeds for my first game in just about 2 years, and I really shouldn't have bothered. What an absolutely shambolic performance. The performance all round wasn't too bad, I think it's fair to say. It was Kieran Clark has cost us probably our place in the Premier League this year, I think. Is it fair to say that, Brandon?
We lost points already after the 9 minutes. And after that, I don't think we had anything going forward. Defensively, we're okay, besides Clark. But going forward, we didn't have to offer anything. Maybe also because we had 10 men, but I mean, we're going down.
Started the game with a 4 at the back, which is a switch. So Kieran Clark starting at the back as one of 2 centre-backs. The way we started the game, for me, wasn't very encouraging. There was no out ball. The crowd were already getting frustrated 9 minutes in. There was no ball into the midfield to connect the midfield to the strikers. There was hoofs up the pitch, even before Clark was sent off. And it'll be interesting to see in the game against Burnley next week, or at the weekend, what we go with, whether it's going to be a back 5 or a back 4, because for me, the back 4 wasn't working to begin with. We stuck with the back 4 throughout the game. Obviously, Jamal Lewis coming back into the starting lineup at left back today. Thought he had a really, really good game. Held his own very well. Held Josh Sargent off pretty much isolated on his own because Eddie Howe decided to play without a left-sided midfielder when we went down to 10 men for some reason. I still don't understand that tactical change. Saint-Maximin went through number 10 behind Callum Wilson, and you're not driving a tank, mate. Norwich really used their full-backs quite well to spread us really wide in this game, and we kept our shape quite well for most of the game anyway, but we'll get onto that in a moment. Attacking wise, we were very, very limited, I thought. Again, take everything with a pinch of salt, Brandon. We were playing with 10 men, but I thought we did struggle a bit to get the ball to the attacking players tonight, didn't we?
It didn't go forward at all. I mean, ASM was terrible. I don't know. Also for Arsenal, he wasn't great.
Do you think it's a lack of fitness for Saint-Maximin? Because
not a lack of fitness. I don't know. He's just probably have a better run, I guess. But he's just making tough decisions. Walking too much with the ball, and I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of help, but he was losing the ball quite a lot. Looking forwards to Burnley, Saint-Maximin didn't have his best game against Arsenal, was isolated today, lost possession a lot. He did win the corner that led to the penalty that led to the goal, but not his best performance in Newcastle shirt. Does he keep his place against Burnley just because that X factor that he brings?
Of course. You're not going to keep ASM out because he can turn things around in like this. Even he could have done today. That's like you say, he has the X factor. He can just score a goal out of nothing. Save for Callum Wilson, but yeah. So I would play. Who else you going to play?
Yeah, that's true.
Like we don't have much other options, do we?
Well, Ryan Fraser will have fresh legs because he got sacrificed as the sub for it.
I don't think it was the right offer to bring though. Like. ASM didn't look good from the beginning of already. I might have kept Fraser in, weirdly enough, but that's always talking afterwards.
Once Kieran Clark got sent off as well, the centre-back pairing ended up being Federico Fernandez, who's been out in the cold for a while, and Fabian Schär, both of which I thought had a fantastic game. They were throwing themselves in front of every ball and just really giving everything for the shirt, which is what we need at this club. So I wouldn't be surprised to see those two starting, regardless of whether it's a back 4 or a back 5 in the next game. John Joe Shelvey, getting onto him now, has had some fantastic games, regardless of the results, as in a Newcastle shirt recently under Eddie Howe. Was one of those performances happen for him tonight? Butchered that.
Yeah, he was probably our second best player on the field, besides Joe Linton. I mean, I think the only chances came from him. They were not even on target, but there were shots towards goal at least. Much else we didn't have. So like I can't say much about the game going forward because there was not much.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, not at all. And you mentioned Joe Linton there, another fantastic player that's come in from the cold under Eddie Howe. He's been in fantastic form recently, and for me, he was the man of the match today. We've got a bone to pick with the lads on Score and the players because we tuned in there and someone's given him a 5.5.
Abysmal.
I
don't know who it was, but he's the only one, together with Shelvey, who really grafted.
Yeah.
Going backwards, trying to make something happen going forward.
Yeah.
I don't know, he got a 5.5 if I just saw on YouTube. I don't know who that scored, but like I'm definitely scoring players, but this is ridiculous. Like
when you get criticised by Brandon, then you know it's Roby.
Aye.
But yeah, had a fantastic game. It was isolated on that right hand side when he was playing in a defensive role, but he did really well. Thought he was really physical, and he carried the ball out of defence as well when we were at times just lumping it long. The goal came from a Callum Wilson penalty. Krul almost saved it. Justified penalty. It looked like a handball to me. I haven't seen the replays yet. It was one of those ones that last year it's absolutely 100% given, no debates, but still got a bit. We've got to have a bit of luck now and then, haven't we?
Finally, because to be fair, like the ref wasn't on our side either again today. Like he could have, I don't know, like I don't know what it is with the like. It seems like the opposite side always gets the easier free kick than us. Like especially on Callum Wilson, I think he gets fouled a lot, and I think maybe he gets it going forward for him like 20%. It's.
No, and the Norwich goal as well came quite late on. It was a massive dagger to my heart. I just sat with my head in my hands in the Gallagher end. Dubravka doesn't know that shot's going wide. It was a good cross in. Should he be doing better with it? Because he palms it straight to the attacker.
As much as I hate to say it, he probably should have. I think he had a good game though, but this specific moment he should have done better.
It's because it's rule number one as a goalkeeper. You palm it out for a corner or to the side. You don't palm it back into the danger area, do you?
Exactly. He punched it right through the middle, and that's like the most dangerous thing you can do. Like he probably could have let it go as well.
Yeah. A quick word on Norwich, our opponents. I thought they were absolutely shambolic today. You know, they come up against 10 men who we were camped behind the ball for the entirety of the game, and they offered absolutely nothing. They defended quite well, you know, with the trickery that Saint-Maximin brought. They were quite physical with him. I thought Grant Hanley was solid at the back dealing with Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson got absolutely nothing from the referee. They defended quite well, but bloody hell, they're a poor side. And I'm very, very worried now going into the rest of the season. If we can't beat the worst team in the league, bar ourselves, then who can we beat? For me, it's 2 points dropped today. Looking forwards to Burnley next week or this weekend. We've got to win that game, haven't we? Otherwise, we are well and truly down.
Like I feel really frustrated. I think we're down now. I mean, I said it before. I said it in my vlog that's going out. Like, if we don't pick up 3 points today against Norwich, the worst side probably in the league besides us. Like, we only have one thing going, that's January. But I don't, unless teams drop points around us and they don't pick up points, then we might have a chance. But it's going to be hard, like.
And we'll quickly hear from Eddie Howe on what he made of the team's performance today.
Yeah, I'm really, really proud. I said to them afterwards how well I thought they did tonight. Such a difficult moment for us with the season that we've had, and then to go down to 10 men in a game that, you know, we know we were desperate to win. We know that had a dramatic bearing on it, but I thought positives from tonight were the resilience shown by the team defensively. I thought we were magnificent to a man. We really did defend as a team. It was a collective effort. I thought Fede Fernandez was magnificent tonight coming into the team, and a difficult moment again early in the game. Sub, he's probably not expecting to come on, and Jolinton's work ethic. There's so many individual performances, but the collective was, it was much improved from a defensive perspective, and we're going to need that obviously to lift ourselves out of our position.
So that was Eddie Howe's Burnley coming up to St James's Park. We'll be up for it. Clark suspended, so that's a positive.
Jesus, Clark. He shouldn't wear a fucking black and white shirt anymore, in my opinion. I'm done with him. I always liked him, but like his run of games this season is horrific.
Quick score prediction for Burnley.
0-0 positive.
Okay,
0-0 and being optimistic actually.
On tonight's performance, Burnley are a better side than Norwich. Will be struggling even with 11 men, I think. I am going to be optimistic. I said 4-1 tonight and I was way off. I got 2 goals and I said there'd be a penalty. I just thought it would be for Norwich. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 Newcastle win. I think we might finally keep our first clean sheet of the season if Jamal Lewis starts, and then hopefully Federico Fernandez and Fabian Schär start as well. But that's just about all we've got time for here on Newcastle Fans TV on The Last Word. Massive thanks to all of the guys that have tuned in for the watch along on Scoring the Players, and of course Lee and Johnny on the match reaction as well. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.